Now then, YouTube, welcome back to Derby County Career Mode. That's the strongest team. I want to make a couple of changes to it. Obviously, Juan Foyth now in it. That's very good. My change is going to be Guadano in for Raba on the bench. And also, I want where was he? Pereira on. Do I? I'm going to put Pereira on the bench for Raba, give Raba a rest. I want to impress with him. I'm going to put Odorabayo on the bench for this game as well. And actually going to start Max Bird instead of Bianco. And put Bianco on the bench instead of Skip. So just a couple of changes. Obviously, Juan Foyth is my new strongest player, so back four and keeper the same. Bird's in for Bianco. Guadano's in for Danny Raba. But it's the bench where most of the changes have been made. But 2 changes to the starting 11. 2 changes to the strongest starting 11. 3 changes to the starting 11. Because we've now got Juan Foyth as our new highest rated centre-back. What's very good news for us, really. Really happy with the signing of him. And I might be able to sign him at the end of this season. Depending on how he does. Oh, fuck off. Right. Southampton, good 2-2 draw in the last game. Final game I'm recording today and really looking forward to it. Home game, 3 points. Brewster was impressive. Obafemi, not so, but still got the faith in him. Let's do this.
I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case.
Player that no one needs to be told twice that I really do love playing with. Guadano, really, there's going to be a lot of chopping and changing, so all the youngsters get a chance this season in this squad. Chance to grow and improve with the team, what just bodes well and increase our chances of success in the future.
So for Derby County, they had a difficult match to contemplate last time and ended up drawing in the game against Newcastle United. How will they fit? It might be. Surely.
Good save from Eshlan Meslier.
Well, he's given a corner, they referee.
A new first choice, Michael Arnold back up then. Ancient Adrian on the reserves.
Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance.
Joswiak nicks it. My highest rated player now, 81 rated. Obafemi's just sandwiched between 2 men. Brewster, oh dear. But this team's got a good dynamic, a good feel to it. I like the formation now as well. I've got a good feeling about this team. And again, like I said, the youngsters in it. There's no one over the age of 27 in this team. There's no players that's going to start going down in rating like there was last season with Rooney, with Carroll, with Adrian. Adrian on the reserves is my only player above 30. And he's my 3rd choice goalkeeper. We still will try and implement the same pass out from the back approach. Because when it works, look at it, it works beautifully. Ryan Brewster got a goal in his last game and an assist, and he's got another assist this time. Gorgeous. And it's Michael Obafemi's first goal of the season against his former club. Come on. Lovely. Passed out from the back all the way. Brewster's sheer determination. That touch was a bit too heavy, so I thought I'm not going to be able to shoot from here. But he crosses it perfectly. And Michael Obafemi has got his first goal in his 2nd game of the season. Ryan Brewster got his first goal. Joswiak got his. Good to see already that all of the attackers there getting goals.
1-0 then.
What I want to see. It's rather nice.
Stuart Armstrong.
Good tackle. But really looking forward to seeing what this team can do this season. And Foyth, really well done. And I love Matt Clark. Juan Foyth there, clearly had a very good start. Really good ball from Bielik as well. Fosu Mensah. Here's Brewster. There's a gap. But it's Obafemi, sorry, not Brewster.
Thanks, Alan.
I'm going to get Rafa Mir on as well at some point. just see what he can do, because Juan fourth, what a tackle. Shimikas completes the good job, but then Josvac ran into his man. Good save from Meslier. Gudano.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them.
Great
with
ball.
The pace they've got in midfield and up front, they're really causing problems.
Fosu Mensah. 2-0. Timothy Fosu Mensah's first goal for Derby County in his second season. Delightful. Really good goal. And the fucking ball to Timothy Fosu Mensah there from Stefano Guadagno is delightful. And I just thought, fuck it, I'm smashing this. And it's a lovely strike. And it's really happy for him in his second season, early on in it, to get his first goal for the club in about his 40th game. Timothy Fosu Mensah.
So 2-0 now.
This is the start to the Premier League I wanted. This squad feels better. A lot better. I feel like those games last season against teams like Fulham and West Brom, obviously we're not playing them this season because they went down, but we won't be losing them. But like last season where we were dropping points, like obviously I still expect us to drop points against teams like City, United, Liverpool, Tottenham, but bottom half teams, this squad feels better. Not that back. And the youngsters as well are going to grow this season. It's going to be a really good season for this club, I feel.
It could be a tricky day for him today.
And I think occasionally you'll get the occasional battering as well. Whereas every game last season that we fucking played was close. Whereas this season, I mean, look now, we're 2-0 up, but we've got a penalty just before half time. Clunter. Clunter the Munter.
Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Obafemi. I thought, you're not going to expect me to go the same way again, and I didn't. 3-0. What a fantastic first home game of the season this is. 2 for Obafemi, and then a nice goal for Timothy Fosu Mensah as well. Perfect. This has been absolutely emphatic and a delightful Michael Obafemi penalty.
And it makes for a relatively simple finish in the end.
Oh, yeah. Great to see.
Just look at the scoreline.
Lovely. Really looking for one of these cups this season as well. If we win one at cups as well, it gets us into the Europa League next season.
So Bosloy. And there it is.
This is going to be a better season. Hopefully third season in charge. Obviously got silverware in terms of the playoff final last time, but our first bit of... I said this season, this career mode ends when I've won the Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup. If we win the Europa League, I've said it so many times, they're the 4 main trophies I want to win. If we win the Europa League, Community Shield, UEFA Super Cup along the way, but obviously if we win the Champions League and Premier League, we will have chances to win Community Shields and Super Cups and the Europa League as well. But yeah, this career mode ends by whatever comes first. By the time I've won all them trophies, or by the time FIFA 22's out. Whichever comes first. I really hope that it's the first option that comes first. I really hope it's not the latter. Hopefully they really come forward now. We can get them on the counter-attack. Bielik's done well. Stefano Guadagno. Bielik. Juan fourth. Delightful ball. Playing it out from the back. Bielik. Oh. Guadagno does extremely well. Obafemi's on a hat-trick. Brewster. 4. And it's his 2-in-2 for Ryan Brewster. 4-0 for us. And forcing the press and high out from the back. And it's Bielik playing it in, and then Brewster just touching it beyond the keeper. Josviak's played well, but Brewster's tired, Bielik's tired. Bring on Rafa Mir for his debut. Bring on Bianco for his chance. I've got to bring on Pereira because the game's won for Josviak. Rest some of his better players. Make a triple sub. Brewster's got 2 in 2. Obafemi's got 2 in 2. This strike force, I like it. And this strike force by the end of the season, I don't think is going to be high 70s, early 80s. So bringing off Joswiak, Bielik, and Brewster. And bringing on Rafa Mir, Matteo Bianco, and Marco Pereira.
Nicolas Dominguez.
The good thing is about having players like this on my bench is once you're like 4 up like we are now, I can play youngsters.
Well, we don't need to speculate anymore
Udano.
about Inter. They have been successful in terms of getting their man.
Well, I'm hearing £90 million.
But yeah, this is the first time since the Championship, like last season in the Premiership, we didn't batter a team like this.
Quality, make no mistake about that.
Untidy in possession.
Oh, I didn't think it made it through, so I tried to cut back. Oh, what a tackle. Bianco. It's Pereira.
He's put the ball down on the spot. He steps up to take it.
I know he's got 5-star skills, but that was just needless.
Down the middle, no chance for goalkeeper with power.
That's the problem. When I know I've played got 5-star skills, I just twiddle my stick and hope for best. Meslier, really good save. Oh, and that's side netting. Made a great save. It was unlucky that it fell back to him, but at least it was fortunate enough not to. Jean Foyth as well has been very good. Rafa Mir. Are you not offside? If you're not, it's got to be a good ball in.
Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Not a great pass. Marvin Friedrich. Valère Germain. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it's one pass after another.
Focus on the defending. Keep it nice and tight.
And options in the centre. Well, he did his job defensively.
Fucking outstanding.
Well.
Rafa Mir holds up well. Bianco now. Really good ball from Matteo Bianco. Stefano Guadano hits one. Pereira, you blame him? I would. Fosu Mensah, outstanding in attack and defence. End of last season, he had, there's no other words for it, a bit of a mare.
This could pose problems for the defenders. Is this the moment? Well, good defending, clattered out of there.
I remember that. I forgot what game it was where he scored an own goal and literally was just useless.
Struggling to keep the ball.
Today, solid at the back, got his first goal. Nothing but confidence coming from him. Meslier now.
1 minute added on at the end.
4-0. What? Oh, that was nice. That was rather nice. Right, that was delightful. Perfect performance from my team. That was the first game where I feel like I've battered a team from start to finish. I mean, they had their occasional chance. Usually Meslier here making a good save to deny Southampton. Michael Olafemi here though. Brewster's touch there was a bit more wide than I wanted. Chip over was delightful. Great little partnership there between them two. Then the gorgeous ball that's unfortunately not shown there from Stefano Guadano. Then just bang, hit it as hard as you can across goal. Obafemi. Silly handball from Clunter. And then Obafemi can just put that in that corner. Brewster then. Just gorgeous football. Bielik won it high up the pitch. Played it through to Obafemi. Obafemi. Bielik back into Brewster. Bielik. Oh, it's just delightful at the end of the day. You can see there, to be fair, they had a couple of chances, but I tell you what, Illan Meslier, fantastic. Save after save after save. And just all round, very good, all round performance from everyone in that team. All the strikers finished pretty much all the chances they had. Good creation from the midfield and solid at keeping them out at the back. And when they eventually did get through the back line, we had a solid keeper in the way. And we're third in the league. Lovely stuff. Obviously, not expecting to finish there. I want top half of mid-table. I'm looking at 8th, 9th, 10th, around there. Then we can look into Champions League places next season. Next game of the season is going to be away again against Aston Villa. That'll be next week. Obviously, you'll see it tomorrow. Matt Miazga and Thiago Giallo. See, Matt Miazga is 27. You're 22. And 72 rated. That's interesting. That is interesting. Because you're going to... Matt Miazga didn't play too well last game against Newcastle. A few poor headers. He's 5 years younger and only 4 worse rated. He's worth 6 mil. They're offering me that plus this player. Let's negotiate. Let's negotiate. Why are they getting rid of the best centre back? If we had another million on for Miazga, well, I want at least $1 million. So you can offer me 1.1. Miazga's 27, he's 22. There's only 4 difference in rating. I can make that up with that Thiago. Miazga has been disappointing towards the end of last season. Clark sort of carried him through, if you like. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so Aston Villa up next. Look forward to recording that next week. A win and a draw. Fantastic. Contract negotiations. My agent and I are looking forward to it. I do need to set my future, though. Of course. Let's negotiate with Thiago Giallo. A new centre-back. Never even a player that sort of questioned my mind, but he looks decent and he's only 22. There'll be a rotation. I'm glad that that's what he's happy with, because that's all he's going to get. He's 22, so I want 5 years on that contract. He's a youngster. Let's get him on as long as possible. Hopefully he really grows into a good player. Absolutely don't want a release clause either. Now that's settled. So his current salary is that. So I'm going to give him a pay rise, 22. And I'll give him 100k signing bonus. And then back, the wage budget is officially empty. So Thiago Giallo is delighted and happy to join at that. So it looks like Matt Miazga's going and Thiago Giallo's coming in. An unexpected signing at the end of this video. There we are, Matt Miazga sold, Thiago Giallo's come in. Great stuff. Office. If we go to the office now, you can see I'm going to move everything bam, over to budget. So I've got 85k wage budget for January if I want to buy anyone on contract expiry. Villa's had a very poor start to the season. Obviously, there's my let's make my strongest team. In net Meslier, back 4 Fosu, Mensah, Foyth, Clark, Shimikas, Bianco and Bielik. Raba, Josbiak, Brewster, Obafemi. There's the bench. Giallo. It's me. There we go. So that is finally the team. I didn't expect Matt Miazga to go, but he's 27, 76 rated. He's 72 rated and 22. I can get more growth out of him, I'm pretty sure, so I'm happy with that. Okay, that's me done for today. Thank you very much for watching. A fantastic 4-0 win. Long may it continue. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.